evening, everyone. Thank you very much for coming to our postponed jazz evening, as bad luck would have it. So we postponed it back in December because one of our saxons was in quarantine at the time. So I said, well, it's December. We can reschedule this. So we rescheduled it, and unfortunately today we're hit with an old school illness, and our first tenor, Michaela Ayers, is out. So on occasion there'll be a little when the just the saxons are playing alone, it'll be a little bit different than the full sound that we should be making. But we just have to go with the hand that we're dealt today, unfortunately. So thank you very much for coming. One of the things that was suggested by some kids in the band for this concert is for a few of the seniors to introduce the tunes. So we're going to start with Matt Bedorick and Keegan Moon.
Hello. Thank you all for coming out tonight. It's been a long time since jazz bands won't be able to perform and whatnot.
Yeah, we've been trying to get a concert done for a while now. I'm glad we can finally pull it through. Well, I'm Matt Bedorick, and I play the bass.
I'm Keegan Moon. I play the drums. I'm Mason for style.
And our first tune will be our newest tune we've been playing. It's an upbeat kind of tune, and it's called Elton, John, and the Boys. So
Wait. It's called Elton John.
I thought Elton, like the singer.
No, like the D.
Oh. Well, Elton, John, and the Boys. Please enjoy.
Thank you. A trumpet solo on that tune by Garrett Millett, senior Garrett Millett, trumpet section. So we have actually used that tune before. We used that tune, we played that tune a couple of times. The first time we did it was it's a great opener. That really splashy intro is really effective. We actually did it in I can't remember the year. One of our Disney trips we did it. I think it was 2007 or 8. So it was a super effective opener. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. Next up, Claudio and Jane. They do both work. Just for Carl. Or do you want to share? Want to share that one?
It doesn't matter.
There you go.
Wow, both microphones actually work. All right, hi everyone, my name is Claudia.
Good evening. My name is Jane.
And we're here to introduce our next song, which is called My Man Sam by Gordon Goodwin. And this song is a bit more laid back from what we just did. It has that slow swing feel, but there's a lot of dynamics and build up in it, which makes it really exciting and fun to listen to.
This song is a tribute to Sammy Nestico, who really popularized this style of slower, more swing feel music. And we're featuring a couple of soloists.
We've got Garrett Millett on trumpet, who's a senior. We've got Haley Calder on trombone, who is also a senior. And we've got Ariana Capello, who is also a senior. And Michaela was supposed to be in this song as well. That's all. Yeah, we hope you enjoy. Sit back, relax, get lost in the sauce, and enjoy My Man Sam.
Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and So they did. The kids did let me have a tune to introduce. So actually, even before I do that, we're taking advantage of an opportunity that I start to, when I say the word old school, it actually means pre-COVID. It doesn't mean old school anymore. Oh, you can't hear me because this wasn't working. Oh, no, we're good. Okay, sorry about that. So I tend to think of everything as, when I say old school, it actually means before COVID, which is not all that old, not that long ago. But we haven't been able to do this for a while. In the middle of March, we're going to do something that we used to do all the time, and that's go to a jazz festival. We're going to get to go to the University of New Hampshire and play a jazz festival. They're sponsoring a festival up there this year. They're bringing it back, and it's actually quite popular. 44 schools, 70 different ensembles are playing at this festival on Saturday in the middle of March, and it's really cool in that we go up there. We're going to go up on Friday, stay overnight nearby, and then get up and listen to a whole bunch of other bands, as many as we can possibly listen to, because hearing other groups is as important as our own performance, really. Then we're going to get a chance to play. We will play, and one of our University of New Hampshire jazz faculty takes us. We go into a separate rehearsal space, and they work with us. They work with our band intense for a half an hour. Maybe on the tunes that we play, how to do them better. Maybe on some concepts that they think we can tighten up. And it's a great opportunity, and I am very appreciative to all the powers that be that are giving us the opportunity to do that. I'm not sure how many field trips have gone out lately, but hopefully that will be the beginning of a trend. But it's something we're going to take advantage of, and we are very much looking forward to that. One of the tunes we're going to play is this next one. Which is a tune, a style that we have never played. We do Latin tunes all the time. I try to do at least one a year. As long as we have a rhythm section that can handle it, because Latin tunes, you need to have a rhythm section that's really tight and together, and it really has all their act together. Because the cohesion of a rhythm section is always important, but in a Latin tune, it completely falls apart if it doesn't work. But this, like we played salsas and we played all sorts of stuff, but this is a mambo, which is a completely different feel. And it's a really cool arrangement of the old school, I said it too much, of the jazz standard, Let's Face the Music and Dance, which gave me a chance to show the original. I can't remember the name of the movie now, but it was this song appeared first in by Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. So we got to watch a little Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, so they know where this tune came from. Fred Astaire premiered the tune in the movie. So this is a really cool mambo arrangement of Let's Face the Music and Dance. Every section of the band gets featured at some point, but the groove is really, really cool. And our rhythm section is pulling it off. I hope you enjoy it. You got it. All right, you good? Give me 2 bars. 1, 2, ready, and go. So before we do our last tune, and 4 tunes, and I'm sure will be brief, we actually only had 3 ready for December. The first tune we did, we learned it since then. I do want to say a couple of thank yous. Thank you to Todd Helming for videotaping for us today. Todd and TJ Ricardo, who always take such good care of us and making us look good and sound good. Both of these gentlemen have a lot on their plates, and for them to find a night to give us a hand, we are very appreciative because we really wouldn't be able to do it without them, or certainly not as well as it's going. So thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you. So our last, I feel like an award show. So our last pair of presenters, Claudia and... No, not Claudia. Haley. Claudia already did it. Haley with, Haley and Michaela. So.
Can we get 2 mics?
Oh, yes. This one definitely flex. Give me a second. Oh, no, sorry. There you go.
This one. Is this one on?
Okay. Both on.
Alright, awesome. Hello. For your beloved seniors, at least 2 more of them, you know. The best one. No problem. Sorry, guys. No offense, guys. Don't worry about it. But today, we will be playing our last song for you, which is called Cold Duck Time. You know, my favorite little story about this is, so we first got this piece beginning of the year, and obviously Cold Duck Time, yum, duck, straight out the fridge, right?
Makes sense.
Right, you know, yum. I love it. Like I just had a turducken for Thanksgiving, and now we're out here eating the duck after leftovers. You know, yum, cold duck. Then, yeah, I found out that's not quite right. That's not quite what that means. Apparently, cold duck is a champagne.
Which was really disappointing to find out. I was quite excited for the cold duck.
Like, I can have duck, but I can't have champagne. So, like, I don't know. You know,
We prefer to still think about it like the duck.
yeah, the duck. Every time we play the song, I just like thinking of taking a nice cold plate duck out the fridge. But
And it's also called Cold Duck Time because we're wasting time here a little bit, you know, gotta save the chops. It's really a favor from us to you because the more tired we get, the more you can hear that tiredness, so.
yeah. So let's have a nice, fun cold duck time.
Can we have a quick hand from all our senior presenters this evening? It is, and that's not even all of them, all the seniors in the band. It is a blessing and a curse to have this many seniors in the band. This year it's a blessing. Next year, not so much. Next year, not so much. This whole jazz band is a great bunch. They've had to be incredibly resilient all year, as most of the building has been. But when it comes to going through the changes of playing an instrument, and distancing and masking and bell covers and all sorts of stuff, but it does seem like whatever the situation is presented to them, they always seem to manage to make it work. And I owe them a debt of gratitude for making things easier than they certainly could have been. So this is our last tune, Cold Duck Time, as you were told. Hope you like it. You don't have to get right on top of it, but just in case. Because some of the backup figures can get a little hot. I'd rather be the mic would be loud, you don't have to try to blow over the band.
One, two.
the trumpet solo. This year's jazz band, thank you very much. Thank you again very much for coming. We certainly hope you enjoyed it. When we play again, right after we play in March in New Hampshire, we'll be doing a concert again in May, health-wise permitting. All right, thank you all very much for coming. Thanks.